Hi again, it's me, Yellow Magic. Welcome to another edition of Let's Play Coheed and Cambria. Hahaha, funny joke, I meant Let's Play Gaia. Yeah, I realize it's been a while since I did my last Let's Play video. It was about a week ago exactly, if I can remember correctly. I didn't really think that I would find it this difficult to actually get some time to do a Let's Play like this, but apparently I'm a busy person now, who knew? Even though I had a couple of days off, still kind of struggled to really get myself motivated to do this. That's the real thing, honestly. It's not really a lack of free time. It's more like I got all these other games I want to play as well, and an RPGMaker game might not necessarily be on my list of high priorities, so I've got to apologise. I'm not saying that this is a bad game or anything like that, or that all RPGMaker games are bad. It's just that I have a huge video games backlog to get through, and doing stuff like this will take quite a bit of time, and I've got to prioritise accordingly. Now that I just got that out of the way, I'm just going to go ahead and start where crap, I didn't even select a window. Where I was from. Start from where I was before. Sorry, I can't even speak today. I actually have a decent amount to say regarding the whole RPGMaker community as I carry on with this game. But let's just continue from where we left off. If I did actually leave from this position, because this looks like... I swear that I had gone from being in the present to being somewhere else or some shit like that. I don't even remember. That's pretty bad when I... No, it was like there were several boss battles, one after the other, and then eventually... No, I'm not poisoned. Eventually I got to the point where I was fighting two bosses at a time, and then there was something about a flashback, and then I've come back from the flashback, yeah. Now I remember. So without further ado, let us once again find our way through this place called... That's interesting. Seems I learned a new skill. That's always good. Recharge. Oh, don't do this to me, Max. Don't do this to me. I like you, man, I really do, but even though you did this in the past, the fact that you never actually went back to change this kind of gets on my nerves. 50% success chance, 25 EP. That's just not on. Sorry. That's just not on. Anyway, as far as I could tell, I'm in a different area. Yep, I am definitely in a different area, that's good. And we see there's a flying blimp of some sort. No, that's a droid, that's not an airship. Of course. Wonder if I can... Nah, I don't really expect many RPGMaker games to put it in that kind of detail where you can actually investigate by selecting something in the background and hopefully you might get an item out of it. Not really expecting this from a very old RPGMaker game. Okay, where the hell are we? What the heck is this place? It's kind of freaking me out. I think that's from Chrono Trigger as well. Ooh, excellent. There seems to be a regenerative area somewhere nearby. Is that a Voltorb? I guess not. Yes. Okay, time for a bit of replenishing. Is there any reason... Well, this is field assembly, so ideally I want a few more medical sprays because I'm coming close to running out in that one really long battle. Oh god, never forget. Never forget. Yeah, looks already... Oh no. Gear. It's called gear in this game, that's a bit weird. Sweet. Bit of attack, bit of defense. That was good. Well, that's not a person, that's a robot. Whoa! Ouch. What was that? What the actual hell is that? Okay. Does it make a difference, seeing as I could save anyway? Ah, it's that bug again. So there seems to be a bit of a rest area, and that's always good. Ah, it's going to cost me. What the hell are you going to use that money for? Come to think of it, what would the auto shop use all that credit for? Something to think about, anyway. Anyway, I did say that I was going to talk a bit about trends in RPGMaker community and stuff like that. I think one thing I want to touch upon is the fact that I myself haven't made any games lately. I'm not going to be the type to shamelessly plug anything that I've made, but if you want to know, you can always look at my RPGMaker.net profile. Anyway, I was actually thinking about making another game, because recently I've been inspired by the likes of like Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and I thought it'd be cool if I could make a game anywhere near that basically badass. The problem there is that I've realized that there's currently this trend in the community whereby it's really, I mean, I'm not gonna throw what's the saying? I'm not gonna point fingers at anyone, but I do understand that it's more of a graphics-oriented world now. People want to see more from the games. We no longer live in the era where a game like this would be passable. It's really a lot about how much you can, how you can show your production values, and a lot of that has to do with like the visual side of things, maybe a bit on the audio side of things, but really it's about what the game looks like. As for myself, I'm not an artist. I have a maybe technical background, degree in computer science and everything, currently working in financial technology. So my skills do not lie within more artsy realm. I remember the last time I did something related to art. This was in school when I was in year 8 or 9, and the last grade I remember getting was a C. So that basically tells you everything about my graphical prowess. So it's basically come to the point where I just feel that I can't compete. I just can't compete. And it's all well and good if you say that I want to make a game for myself and I feel good about it. Every game needs an audience, let's be honest here. So it really has come to the point where if you don't have a friend who is like really good at graphics or anything like that, you don't have a huge amount of promise within the community. It's a bit sad to admit, but that's just the way things are. If you have any views about this, you know where to reach me. You can, well, I don't want to go through the whole spiel again, so if you want to know, then just look at the links in the description of this video. Looks like something interesting has been happening while I've been yammering about stuff. Typo that. Tut tut. I see. Oh crap. What's an EAT? I should probably know that if I don't. Anyway, I'll take advantage of save anywhere. And luckily, for once I know where exactly I have to go. Basically, the robot needs another part, a blowtorch or something like that in order to get through that door. So we're going to go on a mini fetch quest. And get that part. I'm assuming that it's going to need a certain amount of money, which I probably wouldn't have. If it gets to that point, I'm going to probably grind off screen because I do not want anyone to have to witness me just hitting the attack button again and again and again. So yeah, I care for you guys, I really do. Shoot, it was down this way. So another thing that I want to say is that I've been thinking of ways to make my LPs more interesting. Well, I say LPs, but right now I'm really just doing this one game. Anyway, if anyone would like to join me in an LP at some point, just because I think it'd be cool to have some sort of dialogue going on while we're playing a game together, or one of us is playing the game, feel free to give me a shout. As always, hopefully by now you should know where to find me. 120 credit though, that isn't too bad. We can grind that much on screen while I talk about other things relating to the community and all that. Or just games in general. There is something that I would like to talk about, although it's a bit of a funny story. So, I'm sure you as a gamer are probably familiar with the whole Tekken franchise, which is the series of 3D fighting games, you know, like Street Fighter 4. But I'm guessing like Street Fighter is a bit more popular than Tekken at this point. Anyway, Tekken 7 is coming out at some point. It's currently in this development phase, and recently there was the whole Sony PlayStation experience thing that happened, where a lot of publishers, I guess, wanted to showcase cool snippets from their games and so on. I'm guessing it was Namco anyway, released a video showing one of the new characters that they are going to implement in Tekken 7, and this was in true Japanese fashion a cat girl, which is it's an interesting design. I wouldn't say it's overly provocative or anything, but I guess a lot of people found it silly. So if you've been on NeoGAF recently, you might have seen all the noise about that, and it even got to the point where they were hassling one of the developers of Tekken 7, and it looked like the developer got pissed or something like that, and he ended up saying on Twitter that, okay, look, you guys in North America, you don't want to see this cat girl person in. That's fine. Instead, I am going to what was it? Yeah, I'm going to replace the cat girl with like a bald white skinhead character or something stupid like that, which is pretty hilarious when you think about it. Meanwhile, Japan and Europe apparently would still get the cat girl. I think it's still it's still speculation about whether that was a joke or not, but it highlights again another trend, I think, where developers want their games to seem a bit, I mean not developers, players, at least in North America, want to see their games be a bit more serious. I guess that's fair enough, but then you gotta understand that games like Tekken have always been stupid. I mean, look at the whole family feud that's been going on in Tekken games. You know, with the Mishimas and everything turning into freaking devils and angels or whatever. Now, I mean, recently there was well, not recently, a couple of years back when Tekken 6 or I think Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection came out, there was the robot girl with chainsaws. I mean, in what universe is that realistic? And no one gave a shit then. So why do people suddenly give a shit now? Is something that it's something that's very interesting. Definitely, I think anyone would agree. And there seem to be a lot of these different trends going on with regards to the way games should more precisely reflect reality. And I mean, this goes beyond just serious characters or believable characters. This goes into things like equality between men and women, gender equality, I should probably say, which makes a lot of sense. I do agree with it 100%. And that is something that I would actually support. But when it comes to, you know, just eliminating any fantasy from fighting games, then come on, just, you know. Anyway, bit of story going on. Again, with the changing face graphics, I have to say I'm not a fan of that. I know, that would suck. I fucking hate humans. Sorry, swearing there. Oh man, rest in peace, Cygnus. Never forget. November 30th, 2014. Never forget. Or I guess here would be 2022. Oh my god, I swear to god, this face graphics changed about 5 times now? Whoa! Swerve. An angel and a dark knight walk into a bar. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere. Meanwhile, we still have the save anywhere ability, which is great. I am 99.99% sure that's a bug, but it's not going to be one that I complain about anytime soon. Suddenly we're in space and we realize, what happens if I drop? Looks like a boss battle. Sorry. We have breeziness to attend to. But that's the Dark Knight. I shouldn't be able to see your face. Anyway. Wait. Did it say return to cryosleep and die? That? Okay. And their faces changed again. As you do, you know, maybe it's a thing of the future. Oh mate, Sigmoid. The RTP guard. Watch out. Or is that Mac in blue? I don't remember. Don't do it, Sigmoid. Big maniacal grin. Because of what you did to my father. I don't know if that's supposed to be funny, but oh my god. Oh my god. I just love the caps there. Part of me is wondering if this game is supposed to be half a comedy game because it's making me laugh at moments where I don't really think I should be laughing. Really. Anyway, a boss battle. And here's a couple of things that we have to remember. Number one, this move is a bad idea. Like, in no universe would that be a good idea. That skill. This one has a slight chance of error. I mean, I could at least know the exact percentage chance of error, but I've said this in my previous videos, there shouldn't be a chance going against healing. And then there's medical aid, which heals a human ally, so I assume I'm going to be using that in this fight a lot. For now, all I can really do with Rover the robot is attack. Ooh, that didn't hurt me too much. I could just heal that off. Meantime. Whoa! Did I use the wrong move that? I think I did. That's kind of weird because now there's this one healing move for, you know, myself, the human. And then the robot has another one. How does the robot heal itself? Oh yeah, slight chance of error thing. But I don't think I need 2 healing spells for one character at any one time. Just a thought. Oh, wrong skill again. I keep doing that. Medical aid. I don't like that. It means I'm gonna have to keep upgrading. I hope it doesn't get to the point where I can't deal any weak. So it's increased zone attack and decreased my attack. What is this? SMT? I get it. So this skill is not affected by the opposing character's defense stat. That's an intelligence attack or magic attack or whatever the equivalent is in this game. I don't remember. So we could use this to our great advantage, bypassing the defense increase slash attack decrease. See, I'm clever. No, really, I am. Since I don't want to rely on chance. Sorry, pal, you aren't gonna win. Oh god. Oh god. I don't have the item for replenishing EP, do I? This is gonna be slow. I apologize. I should have remembered. And if I lose, then I'm just gonna call it quits for this video and yeah, start all over again. Hopefully it won't get to that point though. I have a feeling it won't go down anymore, the attack or defense or whatever. So it's an interesting boss that actually manages to do a bit more than just attack me all the time. Or replenish its HP, which is something that annoyed me in one of the previous battles, if you remember. Oh, this could go on forever. Oops, there's a phone call, but I can't receive it. Sorry dude, I'm in the midst of an RPGMaker battle. You will never understand. Yes! Wow, I was afraid I'd go on forever, but it didn't, and I even got a sword for my trouble. And a new skill. And a level, 2 levels. Clearly you didn't bathe in my blood enough. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna go well. Alas, poor sick boy, we hardly knew thee. That's what I want to know. Phew! I win. What was that about? Oh, it looks like I'm not going to find a save button anytime soon, so I have... Because my save link's been deactivated, I can't access the menu anymore. So I guess this would be a good time to quit. I know it's a bit early, but I have a lot of other stuff that I need to be getting around to doing today, unfortunately. I will try to be a bit more frequent next time, because I know that if there's anyone actively following this, eventually they're just going to lose what was that? They're probably going to lose all interest in this depending on how far apart my LP videos are. So, thanks again for watching. If you have any critiques or comments, you know where to find me, etc, etc. Until next time, this is Yellow Magic, aka YM, aka my real name, which you're never gonna know, signing off.